real quick on injuries. Tippmann, he could have finished, and then AVT is being evaluated for a calf.
Coach, can you talk about the adjustments you made at halftime and the way the performance? You got so many people you can say, what a great game, but what a great team victory it was today.
No, for sure. Again, credit to Brick and those guys, and then obviously with the offense, felt like offense was moving the ball well in the first half. We just were self-inflicted wounds. Defensively, they got us on a couple screens. Russell was scrambling, so one of the big adjustments obviously was just keeping an eye out for him, and which we didn't have that first third down. And thought defense was outstanding, minus one drive. But overall, just it was gritty. It wasn't pretty. A lot of things that we got to improve on. But proud of the guys they fought.
With AVT, that the instant rule out of calf, I mean, is that something you guys are worried about?
It's a concern for sure.
An Achilles potentially?
He's going to have to get an MRI.
Robert, we talked about Quincy a lot this week, right? Greg said he's one of the best linebacker in football. He kind of backed it up today.
Oh yeah, no, he backs it up every day. He backs it up in practice. He backs it up in meetings. He's a game wrecker at linebacker, and so proud of him. And you talk about players who, they get thrown away and they're trying to find their way in the NFL, and he stuck to it, kept his head down, kept working, and he's found his way. And very, very fortunate that we have him.
What was the mindset to just kind of unleash him like later on in the game? Because usually your defense doesn't necessarily send the linebackers a whole lot.
Again, credit Brick. There was we noticed a flaw in the protection as they get into hurt, from film study. So we were able to get two of them back to back in that 2-minute situation. Felt good about our 2-minute plan, and knew that we'd have an opportunity at a couple of free runners.
Reese look like he's back.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
What pitch counts for him?
Pitch count ended at the end of last week.
What exactly did it remind you of the Brees from a year ago in October?
Yeah, when he took one to the house. He's had a couple opportunities. Buffalo, he had a chance to go house. Kansas City had a chance to go house. So it was good to see him take one to the house. But he's a special back, and when he hits that, he's. Brick and I, we always talk about it like he's kind of a deceptive runner. He's just so massive, and it doesn't look like he's moving fast, and you feel like you're tracking him properly, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, where'd he go? And but he's special.
What did you think of the way Zach played today?
I thought Zach did a great job. It was lucky. The interception was unfortunate. Great play from them, but overall, I thought he did a good job. There's just offensively as a whole, we got to be better in the red zone. Had a chance, probably could have blown that team out of the water, but still, like I said, gritty win. Ran the ball well, moved the ball, stayed ahead of the chains. Thought we were really good in the second half.
Had all the right things going into this game, but the comments in the offseason were made by the guy on the other sideline. Does this one carry any more weight, and how good did it feel to get this win?
It feels good to win in the league against anybody. It doesn't matter, but it was a special game for Hack. Obviously, being here a year ago, racked up over 400 yards on him, put up 31 points. So I'm happy for him.
What happened at the end of the half? It seemed like, obviously you wanted to score at least a field goal in that situation.
Yeah, like I said, the first half just wasn't. It was a little sloppy, obviously. It's an ozone situation. We just got to be better in those situations.
Does Zach have to show a little more awareness there, knowing that if he throws it to Ozama inbounds, it's going to be really hard to?
Yeah, we'll look at the tape too, because even in that situation, you still have a chance to go clock it. So we just got to be more efficient. Things we look at as a team, but we could have been better as a coaching staff and as an offense also.
Was the decision right with where Zach went with it, or
Yeah. It was the right decision. Like I said, it was an unbelievable play for them from Surtain. He's one of the best in the league. I mean, excuse my language. I saw it. He catches it between his legs. Give him credit.
Couple more.
Did Hackett get a game ball?
Yeah, of course he did.
After they scored, I think maybe on their first 3 series, the defense pretty much shut them down until that late drive. What changed with the defense and any adjustments that were made?
Like I said, say this the right way. they were getting us on a lot of screens, and the quarterback was getting a lot of yardage with his feet. And so it was just a matter of just taking out the screen game, taking out the QB scramble, make them play quarterback. Felt like the way they were calling it wasn't letting them play quarterback, but anyway.
Were you upset with the penalties?
What's that?
Upset with the penalties?
Like I said, it was sloppy. It was a sloppy game in the first half, and from us, and it was disappointing because we felt like we were moving the ball well. We felt like we were right there playing defense, but again, Russell was doing a great job with his feet. They were doing a great job in the screen game, and they were just getting yards, and we just needed to settle it down and quit. At halftime, it was if we could just eliminate the self-inflicted wounds on offense, eliminate the screen game and the QB scramble on defense, we felt like we'd be able to shift the tide, and felt like we did that.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Room's open.